Well, here we go again. I decided, you know what, let's do a special video today because I have yet to find a way to I have yet to do the entire compilation. So I'm going to use a very special Fortnite clip I just accumulated today. Just for you guys. Welcome to posting a weird video every day until I become famous. Special New Year's Day edition where we just have fun and you guys watch me do a clip of me dressed up as Snoop Dogg on Fortnite using the Snoop skin. It's gonna be gold. Honestly, I do a lot of things in this game. So when I just pay attention, like, look at that, boom, Peter Griffin just down like that. Yeah. Um, so today I realized how far out of touch of reality I am sometimes because I haven't been able to communicate with a lot of my friends like that. I'm down to playing my automaton. I have mastered the automaton. Like, I have gone into, like, my automaton training arc. I've managed to find out how to play automaton and switch between the ranges mid-song. It's fun. It's very fun. Uh, so I did it to Dragula today. That was pretty funny. Do you guys know what Dragula is? If you don't, you should learn. Look at that. I claim not only the key, but I also claim another life. Now I'm just gonna go and loot that vault there. So, you guys have a good New Year's Eve. I know I had a very quiet New Year's Eve. I didn't do much other than play Dark Souls and watch Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, where I learned Alanis Morissette is short. Alanis Morissette is so short. Like, compared to her guest vocalist, she was super short. Yes, I just went through two people at once there. Um, Also, Carrie Underwood nailed that performance. I'm just saying. I don't usually like talk about like performances standing out from country artists like that, but Carrie Underwood, damn. Um, Ryan Seacrest, honestly, one of the best guys to do it. I watched some behind the scenes footage with Ryan Seacrest from TMZ Live, and it is just amazing. Now, on to a different topic of discussion. So, for New Year's Eve, the last thing that is like drama before like the year flops over is South Korea's ex-president Yoon is now uh has a warrant out for his arrest. I thought something crazy was going on. He just declared martial law suddenly. Then now it's going crazy. I never thought I'd see South Korea have such weird political tensions. And here we are. It's been interesting. Boeing is also under investigation at this point in time. I can't say too much about Boeing because I don't want to appear to be like one of them whistleblowers and get Boeing whistleblower disease, where you just all of a sudden come up with a case of dying of natural causes because you're talking crap about Boeing. Let's see, what else is on the topic list for topics? You see, I'd be writing down a lot of topics here to talk about in these podcast episodes because you gotta have something, you know? It's fun. I could just talk over like something I recorded earlier, and yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's talk about Mr. Beast getting like investigated in Canada, because this is pretty huge. Apparently some of the Beast games was filmed in Toronto, which is like 4 hours away from me pretty much. And apparently there was some very bad things that happened, and the Ontario Ministry of Labour did not agree with that. They said nay to what happened there. So now Jimmy has to answer to the Canadian government. It's hilarious. I never thought I would witness such a thing, but here we are. This is the weirdest timeline. Whoever like slapped the butterfly out of existence and caused this butterfly effect. Hi. Maybe you guys see that movie with Ashton Kutcher, Butterfly Effect? Which reminds me, Ashton Kutcher kind of sus at this moment, if you know what I mean. Apparently he's been associated with the Diddy parties too. I found that out before the end of the year as well. Dave Grohl apparently spent New Year's with his wife, and if you watched yesterday's episode, you will know that there's some tension between him and his wife. You see this? This is a weird glitch. I did, when I was filming this footage, I was getting player, no I wasn't. Somehow it got switched to drone. There we go. Right to that gameplay. So, in this game, you're like, wow, he's at 8. Yeah, there's more. There's more drops this game. This game is actually pretty intense. Just sit here and wait for the ride. You're watching this while listening to my beautiful voice regale some crazy stuff for this special podcast episode of posting a weird video every day until I become famous. New Year's Day special edition. So I have been listening to the radio a lot lately, and there's just apparently a lot of brain dead things that happen out in the wild that are just unexplainable. I'm talking about these people who phone in onto the radios thinking that maybe someone who is from their family might be listening to them on that radio, and if they are listening to them on the radio right now, they're just wilding. Like, I'm talking people just ripping on, talking about relationship advice on, like, primetime radio, and just ripping into their spouses, or ripping into not only not just their spouse, but like past lovers and stuff like that. It's just kind of weird. And it's like, wow, they really feel the need to talk about this on a public forum. Like, I don't usually talk about that sort of thing on my sort of broadcast sort of thing. I don't feel the need to. But, dang, these people be given the saucy information. Way too saucy of information, even for me. You guys ever experience a TMI situation that just, like, gave you way more than you asked for? Comment below your TMI situation that gave you way more than you asked for. So, this is a point in the video series where I ask you, hey, are you drinking your water right now? Do you have a cup of ice cold water near you, or even room temperature water? If you got some near you, drink some right now. Because, like, you gotta keep yourself hydrated. If you're cold right now and you got the heat running, chances are you're gonna dry yourself out like a raisin, and you're gonna need some water. Launched him. That didn't finish him, by the way, or them. What bam, what bam, what bam, what bam, what bam. Straight up Snoop Samurai. Samurai Snoop going at it. It's funny. I dropped this car earlier and someone picked it up. Bam. Not too many people getting the drop on me here. That one managed to run away though, and I just let him run away. Because I figured I'd come back for that kill, or that kill would come back to me. You guys have some fun gaming moments that you want to share with me in the comments below? Because I could definitely go with some fun gaming moments. By the way, I'm gonna do some videos soon where I respond to comments. It's gonna be great. I hope you guys, gals, and non-binary pals are all ready for that, because it's gonna be a special time. We're gonna be talking about, like, we're gonna be talking to you, the people who watch me, the people who feel the need to comment on my videos, whether it be good or bad. I prefer the good comments. Them good comments just give me, like, hope and some good feels. Like that I almost, like, I almost got creamed there. I was just marginally almost over there. And you know what's also weird? They didn't count that kill, even though I got it. It's supposed to say 17 kills at the end of this, but for some reason it didn't take that kill up on this. Like, when I recorded this, the thing said 17 eliminations. But it doesn't necessarily matter because I got all the weapons I wanted this game, and then some. Continue to find out how this game goes. It's gonna be absolutely wondermiss, as my grandfather would say. So what else is on the discussion board? Ooh, here we go. Here's something spicy. We're going to talk about how, we're going to talk about a very special old-timey story. We're going to go back into history and do a brief little history lesson for you all, while you watch me get this stub at Fortnite. Straight up, like, there were two brothers. The Mills brothers. And, one of the brothers happened to be a psychiatric specialist back then, working on that one specific island in New York where there was a lot of people there, and he would feed them pulverized stuff that ended up, like, his brother was like, hey, maybe I can produce this. He's feeding everybody at his hospital this. Maybe I can. So he asked his brother, hey brother, may I please have the recipe for this? I can mass produce this, and we can make lots of money off of this. So his brother says no. His brother then says, please don't steal my recipe. And guess what? The brother that wasn't a psychiatric specialist stole the recipe, and that's how cornflakes came into situation. There you go. Straight up, like, one of the most prolific serials of all time came from a Cain versus Abel brother fight. Which reminds me, I probably won't go into too much detail about this now, but one of my favorite things in history is the Nabisco cookie situation. The Nabisco cookie situation is one of my favorite things, like, cause I'm a cookie specialist, and I have watched several documentaries on this stuff, so I feel it'd be good to share just the knowledge I have stored in my noggin and future videos, like this podcast episode of posting weird video every day until I become famous. Because knowledge is power, and sharing the knowledge is blessed. So, how have you guys thought of this video so far? You guys enjoying it? You guys feeling relaxed? Like, you get to hear my chill voice while I just absolutely cleave through people with swords and sometimes guns on Fortnite. It's almost like ASMR with my voice. At one point, I had a Halls in my mouth, and that dissolved. Yeah. Drank a full cup of water. This entire episode, I've just been drinking it. It's just been sitting right beside me. You know what the weirdest thing about this video is? The weirdest thing about this video is how laggy it was to load this video on the Fortnite replay device. If you're wondering how I'm invisible, you get a medallion that allows you to go invisible as long as you're sprinting. And yeah, I got both medallions because I managed to beat both the bosses in this game, because why not? You just gotta be on that Fortnite grind set sometimes. It's like, look at that. That's some BS right there. Imagine you're just sitting there, hold up. Ooh, I just went right through an Earth Sprite there. I don't have time for Earth Sprite though. I only have time for eliminations. Watch this. I try the position. I end up throwing them off. That invisibility cloak from Harry Potter is really OP, bro. Is really OP. Well, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you're drinking your water. Thank you for this special edition of Posting Weird Video.